everyone. Hello, welcome. Meow. Yes, hello, Mason. You can come say hello too. Come here. Come here. Huh. The child is here. Why does he look like that? I don't know. But he's here. Howdy, biker with horses? That's so many hobbies, so many means of transportation. That's so many. Also, Classy Phoenix, welcome back to the stream. Glad to have you here. Yeah, welcome everyone. We're making cookies today. I kind of panicked on what to do, and then I went to the grocery store and I found that they're selling the big bags of candy. You know, the kinds that they sell around Halloween. These bitches, this one's Caramel Lover, and I am in fact a caramel lover, so I bought this one. And I'm literally just gonna shove this into cookies. So, we're gonna take a basic cookie recipe that I wrote. Also, hello, witchy dragon. Basic bitch cookie recipe. As long as you have a basic bitch cookie recipe, you can throw anything you want in there. Like, if you just have, like, a normal, like, just take any chocolate chip recipe, take out the chocolate chips, add whatever the fuck you want. Baking is magical. But, yeah. So, I'm gonna be shoving these into some cookies. I have the recipe. Let's get started. Welcome down here now. I already know what I'm doing today. Which is, to be honest, I feel like more than normal. Ignore, oh god, ignoring that's constant. Good time. Hey. Bowl. I personally am a mess because I just went grocery shopping outside. So this is the outfit that I put on, remembering fully and entirely that I, am gonna stream today. But yep, black shirt, joggers, a good time. Off with butter, sort of. And when I say pulled it out, I didn't put away. I just didn't put away my groceries for like an hour and a half. Good on me. Anyway, we need 100 grams. That is not 163 grams. This is a weed of butter, but don't worry, I pulled that one out too. Yeah, the stream's very laggy. I am so sorry. Do I know how to fix it? Absolutely not. No, I do not. My internet is shitty. My computer is shitty. I am filming this on my phone. So, welcome to the stream. If we don't have difficulties, they create themselves. To cut the butter. This also happened last time. And my camera just ended up not working at all. And I just had to move the stream over to TikTok. So if I randomly lag out at any moment, go check out today. I really want to do tours. This is not good. You can hear. Yeah, I wish I could fix it. I just don't know how. Technology hates me. It seems to be doing better now. For some reason, it seems to focus very well when I'm, in front of the camera, but if I am, 2 steps to the left, it ceases to function. So it's going well now. But like the second I stand up and move away, or like the view is focused on something else, I feel like it lags, and I never upset. Hello, Evan. Welcome back to the stream. Also, Cupcake Chaos? Is that how I'm supposed to be pronouncing that? Yes. Honestly, I feel like this is just gonna work better. I have my whole fucking ring lights up, camera included. It's just not working. What's going on? Okay. And I my like computer, like I have like things set up, but like it's just not working, and it sucks because this is what happened last week. Like I set everything up for stream, and then I started streaming, and then like I think like the last baking stream, like last week's baking stream, is like 10 minutes long because like my camera literally like okay. Ah, there's audio now, so rip all the headphone users. I'm so sorry. Lord, I heard that. Oh my god. So, I don't know how much of that, well, you didn't hear any of my last rant, but I don't know how much of you've heard of the rant before then when audio was cutting in and out, but, I film baking videos on my phone with my ring light, and then I connect that into my computer, except I don't know what's going on with my phone because this seems to be working fine. I just had to adjust, you know, the audio input, but I don't know why it's not doing what I want it to on my phone, so I guess we're doing the baking stream via my computer. I literally have to, like, I'm, like, holding my laptop right now, so I guess I'm just, this is, welcome to stream, guys. This is so awkward and uncomfortable, but Lord Jesus, this is exactly what happened last week, is that my camera wasn't working. And if you look back at, sorry, I blocked your vision because I had to hold on to the camera like that. But, sure, fuck it. If you look back to my last week's baking stream, it's only like 10 minutes long because the exact same thing was happening. And I don't know how to fix it. But then I just moved over to TikTok Live, but I don't really like TikTok Live. I like Twitch. I like Twitch streaming. So I'm gonna try my best to continue doing what I'm doing with my laptop camera. Lord Jesus, I need to buy a fucking camera and stop recording things through Bluetooth on my phone. Anyway, we're getting back to butter then, I guess. Before something catches fire, can we see the baby? Is something gonna catch fire? I mean, with my luck right now, yeah, sure. Give me a second. Let me get back to what I was doing. We need 163 grams of butter. 166 is good enough. Guys, this is supposed to be the least stressful baking of my day. The stressful part was supposed to be, you know, during my shift at the bakery. Why is the most stressful baking portion of my day not at my job? Butter's done. Let me show you the child. Where is the child? Mason. I present to you the child. He's gonna go back to his own business now. Alright, there's butter in there. There's a bowl here. I can't really show you because then I just have to tilt my computer. I mean, that's fine, I guess. And you can still see the child. Such a strange lad. Anyway, sugar. 355 grams. Guys, I'm so tired. I woke up at like 5 a.m. this morning and I could not go back to sleep. And I did have to like be awake and ready at 6. So it's like, oh, I just woke up an hour early. But like, that's still fucking 5 a.m.? What? Why did I wake up at 5 a.m.? And now it's 7 p.m. And it's a full day of baking. It's a good time, but like, Lord Jesus. Sugar, done. I need 19 grams of brown sugar. I took a recipe from work, and the recipe is for 12 quarts, and I'm like, I should probably only make 1 quart. So I took a recipe and I divided it by 12, which means now I need 19 grams of brown sugar. I probably don't even need the brown sugar, but I'm still gonna add it just to be fun. Couple little baby scoops, 15, 18, 19 grams of brown sugar. No more, no less. Alright, I'm gonna cream these together, so I'm gonna whip my laptop around. I'm sorry for holding you like that. I also apologize for the lighting and the audio and everything in between. This isn't even plugged in. Got my ring light plugged in. Do I even still need that? Probably not. We're gonna cream together the butter and the sugar. If the butter would stop sticking. That's what I thought. Anyway, back over here, I guess. Oh jeez, what is happening today? How do I keep my brown sugar from clumping? Magic? I don't know. This is actually pretty fresh brown sugar. It's not like it's been in there for a while. It only happens when it like sits in there for a while and it clumps, but... Do I reset the tare after each ingredient? Yes, I do. You can be fancy and just add things on. Sometimes I do that with smaller amounts of ingredients. Like if I'm measuring out flour, like, I'll show you. I'll show you next. We'll measure out the flour next. We're about to do the thing that I'm about to describe to you. I could just do it instead. Alright, so we're tearing out the scale. I need 239 grams of flour. 230 scoop 39 36 37 8. Oh no, there's flour on my floor, but that's nothing new. Fuck math, that's fair. But yeah. And then after this, I need 5 grams of salt, so why would I tear the scale when I can just know that I need 5 more grams, which instead of being 239 would be math. So yeah, no, I'm gonna tear the scale. The ones that work suck because they're like really big scales. They're used for like, you know, massive amounts of production. Which means, you know, they don't pick up like 5 grams, like anywhere between like 0 and 10 grams, it probably won't pick up on the scale. So that sucks, but I got a tiny scale that actually, you know, does its purpose, does its job, unlike me. Anyway, I also need baking powder. Powder, that is soda. I need baking powder. And I need 8 grams. Tailed out the scale again. Can I casually shake 8 grams in here? 6, 7, 8. 8 grams of baking powder. Give it a good little smacky smack. So we got the dry ingredients meased out. It's just a bowl of white. Unlike me, which is a person who is very white. Hate mechanical scales. The knobs to adjust them. Oh my god. I wasn't even talking about that, but those are awful. Alright, what am I doing next? I need 1 egg and a dash of vanilla. So I'm gonna just add that to our creamed butter. I would show you, but there we go. Look at that. There's butter, sugar, dash of vanilla. If I want to be specific, I think it's 1/3 of a teaspoon. But I'm not being specific. Why would I do that? This is baking. You don't need to be specific. Unlike everything else I've told you ever in this stream. And also, 1 egg. Again, technically a 1/6 of an egg, but I'm just rounding up because that's what math taught me. Alright. Egg, sugar, butter, vanilla in the bowl. And then I'm just gonna lower this a little bit. And just sprinkle in the flour. Try not to get it all over my table. But I already know it's gonna happen, so... Actually, it didn't. You guys didn't see, but you would be very proud. It's mixing. It sounds like it's struggling a little bit. I'm gonna wipe down the sides because I already know there's a bunch of butter and sugar on the sides because I saw it when I cracked the egg. Also, I know this is like a normal size spatula, like my hand for comparison. But this does not, this looks small to me now. Like this feels like a small spatula in comparison to like the stuff I use at work. So now every time I pick up the spatula, I'm like, oh, it's a cute baby spatula. I'm like, no, this is a normal size spatula for normal size people. You're just weird. And you only use the big spatulas at work. I like them because they're big. And I do hot burny thingies. So if I can be as far away from the hot burny thingies while stirring them as possible, that is my ideal plan. Yoink. Alright, cookie dough is made. It's definitely, whoops. It's definitely a small amount of cookie dough, but that's kind of good. Also, serious time, taking the ring off. But it's kind of good because I don't need to eat 12 cookies, which is what I assume is what the size, the batch size of this is gonna be. Okay, real talk, did I put away the clothes and dishes I cleaned? No, I did not. I folded the laundry that I needed to fold, and then I did the laundry that I needed to do, but that laundry still needs to be folded, and I did do dishes, but I had to put away the dishes that I did earlier that were in there, so to do the clean dishes, I obviously need to put away the clean dishes to do the dirty dishes. One step at a time, okay? I'm not Superman. I can only do one chore at a time. Alright, so we got the cookie. I'm gonna... You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna sit on the floor. I swept. I vacuumed. We're gonna sit on the floor and open this bag of Halloween candy. And I'm gonna get some candy to put into the cookies. But it just feels natural being on the floor while eating Halloween candy. I don't know, I feel like that's a very kid thing. How do I open this? Mason's here now. Mason's a child. That was so aggressive. I only technically really bought these for the Milk Duds because I am a slut for Milk Duds. But we also got some Rollos in here, so I think I'm just gonna take like 3 of each candy. Because I assume I'm gonna be able to, or maybe 2, depending on the size, because these take 5 Reeses, which I didn't even know were a thing. They're pretty big. I also got some Paydays in here, which, who actually likes Paydays? Like, I understand why you would buy them, but like, out of all the candy out there, take 5? Is that really what you're going for? It was a good time on the floor. Do I need to bully you into doing chores? I already did the chores. You can't bully me into doing chores when I do. Well, I do have chores to do, but I'm not going to tell you because then you're going to bully me into doing them. And I don't want to. I want to relax. I like them so I can pay my bills. Yeah. That is the dad joke of Halloween. Alright, I'm gonna bring my ring light over here. Try my best to deal with the situation at hand. Also, do I know what the situation at hand is? Absolutely not. But I'm trying. I'm gonna portion this into 4 separate pieces. It's a very small amount, but I'm gonna do it. And then I'm just gonna add, I was gonna add them all together, but I kind of want to do, I kind of want to do different cookies with different candies. I could shove them all together if I really wanted to. You know what? No, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I was gonna be like, oh, these are like the Milk Duds Milk Dud cookies. These ones are the Rollo cookies, but no, they're all going in. Technically, I'm supposed to measure out 84 grams. So I just smacked my hands together and flicked cookie dough all over the place. Where's my scale? I just had it. Scale. Do my chores? You can't make me. You already bullied me into doing my chores. You can't do it again. Also, hello, definitely not Satan. Found me on TikTok. Fun planning on watching a stream? Aww! That's an adorable date night. That's so cute. Anyway, back to yelling at cookies. Alright, 84 grams of candy. So, let's start with a Rollo. By the way, if anyone was interested, I guess your average Rollo weighs 5 to 6 grams. If anyone was curious. I'm just gonna put 1 of each in first, and then see what happens. Again, you can really do this with any candy, or literally anything, really. I'm breaking up the bigger pieces. I'm probably gonna put this back in the mixer. Just to break up the pieces a little more. But, recommend the Lego stream? Well, then you gotta help me buy more Legos. Alright, was that everything? Oh, I also need the Milk Duds. We're at 63 grams right now, and we've gone through now all of the candy. I might add a couple more Milk Duds, because that was only, what, 3? 3 Milk Duds? Come on. Now we're up to 87 out of 84, so enough candy. Oh, they can watch the old one? You're right. I think it's on my YouTube channel. I'm also not sure if I put that one on my YouTube channel, because I feel like I had a lot of problems trying to upload that one, because it was like over 2 hours long. And anytime I stream for longer than 2 hours, my computer gets wonky, and apparently after streaming for like fucking 5 minutes, I mixed out one of the Milk Duds, so back in you go. more pieces. I feel like that is not enough, but I also don't want to, like, fill it so much that the candy, like, becomes the main thing. I mean, it's obviously gonna be the main thing, but, like, I don't want it, like, melting and bleeding all over. God, I fucking love Milk Duds. It's just gonna be a surprise bite in every bite. Alright. I actually put away my dishes really nice. But the problem is, when I put my dishes away really nice, I can't get them out. Because the only way to shove the amount of dishes I have in my fucking house into my tiny-ass kitchen is by, like, stuffing the shit out of every surface space available. I don't have a lot of surface space, so this is just me complaining. Also, hello, Kylie Lee? It's a cute name. What am I making? Halloween candy cookies. I bought a bag of Halloween candy, and I put them in cookie dough. Kyle. Hello, Kyle. Welcome to the stream. So glad to have you here. I have a scoop. I recently realized that I have, like, a cookie scoop. Look at this. I gotta, hold on. No one pay attention. I also need to put, Lord Jesus, where is my brain? I would prefer it be in my head, but wherever it is right now, I will thankfully let it return home. Pretty please. Alright. Cookie dough, stop. Trying to clean you off. Don't you want to be a clean, pristine paddle attachment? No, you want to be a hoe. How rude. Anyway, how many cookies can I get out of this? I was gonna say like 12, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking more like 6. There's a cookie. And there's a cookie. You can't see because I'm on my laptop because everything's fucked. I don't know if you can see this, but the wire from my ring light is just like in the middle. Oh, this is a good time. Alright, so we got all the random candies in here. Scooping them out. I don't think they'll spread too much. I mean, they're definitely gonna spread on the tray. Because these are drop cookies by definition. But also, my sheet tray isn't that big. So apparently I can fit 6 cookies on a sheet tray. I have a little more dough though, so... Cookies! I have a little bit more in there, I'll put on another sheet tray, but I'm just gonna flatten these out right now. Heck yeah! I could also have added some, like, orange food coloring I think would be cool in there, but it's too late now! I also have my oven preheated to 325. Probably gonna bake them for like 12-ish minutes. 12 to 15 minutes at 325. I don't know, man. I just live here. Yoink. I said yoink. If I say yoink, that means you need to yoink. Alright. It actually kind of perfectly makes 9 cookies. And this little baby cookie if you want. And when I say this little baby cookie, I mean snack taster. Yeah, that's cookie dough. I was gonna throw it back in the bowl, but I'll throw it away. I'll be nice to myself. Hands have been washed. I don't know why. I still haven't smashed these cookies. It's fine. I was gonna say that works too, but apparently it doesn't. My entire life is just me washing my hands and then realizing I should not have washed my hands because I still need to accomplish things. And then accomplishing those things and then washing my hands. Repeat process. Rinse and repeat. Okay. Welcome to my salt. But this is a new weird angle that you can get from this stream. But yeah. Cookies are going in the oven. Yoink. Yoink. Throw those in there. Why not borrow a sheet tray from work? Because those are so big, they won't fit in my oven. My biggest sheet tray doesn't fit in my oven. And I would say my biggest sheet tray, by definition, at my bakery, is technically a half sheet tray. Because it is half of our normal size sheet trays. Let me go get my biggest sheet tray. That's a lie. Let me set the timer on my cookies like I was going to do before I got distracted by Evan's comment. I blame you, Evan, if the cookies don't turn out. That's a mean thing to do. I'm not gonna do that. Alright, I'm actually gonna do like 14 minutes, so not 7 seconds. 7 minutes. So I'm gonna do 7 minutes and then a rotate and another 7. Hopefully that will work. Let me go get my biggest sheet tray, because now I can show you guys. Like, this is my biggest sheet tray. It doesn't fit in my oven. This is about a half sheet tray at my work. This is half, so like, this plus another sheet tray is one normal size sheet tray at my work. I would steal things from work, as I do. And when I say steal, I mean, I'm like, hey, I do baking streams, and my bosses are like, take whatever the fuck you want. And I'm like, thanks, I don't need it, but thanks. There have been times where, because they always ask about it. They're like, oh, like, what do you make for your baking stream? Or like, oh, are you doing a baking stream? And I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm doing. And they're like, do you want this, 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 and this? Like, I remember I was making a cake once. I think I actually did steal the cake batter for that. I made my birthday cake, and my boss was like, do you want to steal, like, a container of chocolate cake batter? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Why not? And they're like, do you want to take the frosting too? I'm like, no, I can make my own frosting. And they're like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. They're like, do you want a cake board? I'm like, no, I don't need a cake board. They're like, okay. Do you want some sprinkles? I'm like, guys, I'm good. I'll take the cake batter. Thank you for that. But like, you don't need to yell at me to take more stuff home. Again, this is technically stealing. I guess also in the meantime, I could do dishes. Even though they're already basically done. Yeah, I'll just borrow the oven. I could have done it today. After I leave, there's no one in the bakery. I closed the bakery at like fucking 3 p.m. So like after 3 p.m., they don't need it anymore. I can find a way home. Probably wouldn't fit in the subway, but I bet you an Uber would let me strap it to the hood of their car. I am actually gonna start some dishes. Which is a problem because the only place I can put my computer right now is on top of my oven, which is currently on. So that seems like a bad idea. Actually, I can set up a chair. I got all of these like fold-out chairs from Walmart because for some reason when I moved into this apartment, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have company over. I've never had company over. I've never had, like, anyone over to my apartment besides my parents and my boyfriend. Anytime anyone's like, oh my god, we should hang out, I'm like, not at my apartment. It's tiny and sad, and if you ask me how much I pay for it, I will cry, because I know I fucked up. Anyway, everyone over to the sink. Yoink. This is a very flattering angle. Just steal the whole kitchen. Dude, I've thought about it, like bringing my computer to work and just streaming at work instead of coming home and streaming. I've thought about it. If I asked, they would let me 100%. If I was just like, hey, you know how on Tuesdays after work we close the bakery and then there's no one doing anything in the bakery for several hours? If I buy all my own ingredients, can I use the bakery? And they would say yes, but I honestly don't want to be there longer than I have to. And I feel like a lot of people relate to that with their job. It's just like, yeah, this would be like an amazing setup, but also, I want to go home. Alright, there are very few dishes, but let me actually put the clean ones away. You did it, guys! You bullied me into cleaning again. Good job to the y'all. But also, fuck you guys. I also just don't like putting away dishes because I don't actually have, like, a real place for any of these because, again, my apartment is cramped and cluttered, and I not only got a bunch of dishes from my parents, because I moved, actually for my 18th birthday, my mom set up this whole thing where over the course of a couple years she's been buying, like, a bunch of, like, cooking and, just, like, kitchenwares. So, at the age of 18, I got, like, you know, some people for their 18th birthday, they get a car, they get other things. I got forks, spoons, knives, coffee mugs, I got plates. Like, my mom set me up for a kitchen, and then I went to culinary school, where they gave me more dishes, which means I have, like, 3 people's shit worth of kitchen utensils. Like, I got 4 whisks. These are 2 just, like, off the top. Who needs 2 whisks? Me, apparently, because I don't do dishes enough that I can get 4 whisks. Alright. By the time that I put all of this away, my motivation to do something productive will be gone. Cat mug. Freaking cute. I didn't do it with crocheting. Good. Dude, I used to be able to crochet. I used to know how. My grandma taught me, and then I realized that it was, like, I was probably in, like, middle school, and then, you know, you hit middle school and you realize, like, oh, crocheting is, like, an old lady thing. But it's not. Like, I didn't know you could make all this shit with crochet, like, by crocheting. All my grandma did was make, you know, blankets and afghans. Like, great, but, like, someone could have told me I could have made a fucking crochet bikini top, and I would have stuck with that shit. But now I've forgotten, and I don't think my grandma is willing to teach me how to make a crocheted bikini top, so the craft is lost. For now, at least. Hi, Tint. In there. Alright, I actually do feel productive enough to do my dishes. I say, as my timer goes off, stay there. Stay there. I gotta rotate my cookies. Give them a little rotitty. A rotator tot. Look at those. They're beautiful. One of the milk duds is, like, right on top, and I can just see it melting. Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah! Came down too fast. 7 more minutes. Not 70. 7. Making a witch's hat? Yeah, if someone could have told me I could have made a witch's hat from crocheting, I don't know why my tiny little brain didn't, like, think, oh, maybe I can make other things besides, you know, long, straight pieces of, you know, tied up yarn. I don't know. Infinity Gauntlet? Yeah, no one thought to tell me, hey, you can make cool stuff with this. Instead of just trying to, you know, keep yourself warm. I don't know. Like, it would have taken a lot of work to learn how, to be fair. I don't know. I got, like, the little crochet hooks and the yarn. I had a bunch of that stuff, and then I have no idea what happened to it because I have stopped doing that. But you know what I do? Dishes. Sadly. Like I'm doing right now. You've made a giant peen? Good for you! That probably shouldn't have been told to child middle school me. But it would. It's very interesting. Was that for like your own personal preference? Like you just wanted a giant crocheted peen? Or was that like for a friend's bachelor? I could assume someone like ordering. Imagine you're just like a little old lady crocheter and you set up an Etsy shop. Actually, you sell them? Yeah, that was my guess. Yeah, like your grandchild set up like an Etsy shop for you to sell your crocheted items to make a little extra money. And someone's like, I just want a giant crocheted penis. I think the Grammy would do it. I mean, you did it. Actually, no. The Grammy would probably not. I don't know. A couple times at work, we've had, like, bachelorette parties come in and be like, we want to order, we want to order penis cookies, obviously. Shortbread cookies that look like weenies. Weenuses? Weenies? I was going to say weenuses, but that's your elbow. But yeah, we had this one guy working at the bakery at the time, and we told him to cut out a bunch of dog bone cookies, except cut off one of the, like, one of the ends of the dog bone, and so he's cutting them out, and he cuts out like 50 of them, because that's how many they ordered, and then we were like, hey, by the way, now you need to, like, pinch the end, kind of like into a rounded tip, and he's like, what? Then it makes it look like a dick, and then we're like, exactly! That's what they ordered, but we didn't want to tell you that because we didn't think you would do it then. Which is funny, because you never see people doing that with, you know, female anatomy. It's an interesting thing to think about. Am I about to wash all of my dishes again? I will have done 3 loads? I don't know, there's loads of laundry. Are there loads of dishes? I guess if you load them into a dishwasher. But I'm not loading these into anything. I am hand washing them. What is English? I don't know. I don't understand how sentence structure works or anything. I just look cute and bake, and that's all that's asked of me. And occasionally dishes. I don't like it, but it's happening. Almost there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Surely but slow, sure's. Sure slow. And my coffee cup that I used this morning. Good job. Thank you. Patterns for female anatomy plushies? Heck yeah. I gotta check out your Etsy. I want a crocheted vagina. that as if I'm hip and cool with the young kids. I'm with it, you know? I wash these cups as much as I can, but I can't get the coffee scent out of them. Like, it's clean, but now they just permanently smell like coffee, which I'm fine with, because that's what I use those cups for, but like, on occasion I want to take tea with me places, but then my tea tastes and smells slightly like coffee, so I don't know, life sucks, then you die. Am I right, kids? I say kids as if I am in fact not one. I'm not one, but I feel like I am. I don't think I'm ever going to feel like an adult, and I think that's just what adulting is. People have told me that's what adulting is, but I still have yet to actually fully believe them. Because, like, I talk to adults, and they're like, yeah, no, you're never going to feel like an adult. And I'm like, you know what? I feel like they're just lying, because they're adults, and they look and act like adults, but they say they don't feel like adults. But, you know, I see that they're adults. Meanwhile, I'm 22 years old, still having fucking teen angst. That's like my entire personality, my entire brand. Teen angst. I'm 22. Yoink. Yoink. I'm just kicking you back. I was thinking to take out my garbage, but it's raining outside right now, so I really don't want to take out my garbage. And now we're on the floor again. Oh. Cookies! I'm excited! Oh. Look at them! They're kind of like brown at the bottom, so I think they're done. They still look a little gooey, but I like my cookies a little gooey, so... This is the one I was talking about, the one that like the... Oh, here, let me switch it this way so you can see better. That one right there, that the milk dud just kind of bursts on top. Oh, I'm so excited. Turn this off. You know what? I will make a deal with you guys. If I... Never mind, I found it. Are we trying to find the Etsy? Witchy makes a tarot card bag. A tarot card bag? I haven't even finished coloring my tarot card deck. I still need to do that. I'll get to it eventually. Like one card at a time. But I should get one of those. A bunch of fancy stuff. I'm sold. You weren't even trying to advertise your Etsy shop and now you have like 3 new customers. I'll make a deal with you guys. I'm gonna throw out my garbage. I'm gonna put this on I'll be right back. And then I'll taste the Halloween cookies, but they need to cool down. I should put one not directly, you know, on the stovetop. I tried to pick it up with my fingers, but it's still warm. It crumbled in my hand a little bit. I'm trying to pick up this cookie without it, like, disintegrating on a fork. It's too late. It's already disintegrating. I need to let it cool a little bit. I'm gonna take out my garbage. Hello, honeybee. Welcome to the stream. Halloween cookies. Absolutely. I will taste one. In, like, 3 minutes. I will be right back. I'm gonna take out my garbage. I'm back. I forgot. I forgot that it's not connected to my ring light. I feel the need to cause unsupervised chaos, yet you didn't do anything, sexy Mothman. I expected better from you. I expect nothing from nobody. I do not expect anyone to be better or lesser than themselves. Anyway, now with that bullshit out of the way, cookie. I can pick it up without it crumbling, which it kind of already did. But it's done now, so if you missed the first part of the stream, Halloween candy cookies. I shoved these candies into this cookie. We got Reese's Take 5, Paydays, Rollos, and Milk Duds. It's basically just the caramel pack. So these are basically just caramel cookies. I feel like I should put... Hold on. I moved it out of the way earlier. There it is. I feel like these are only right with some sea salt on top, so I'm gonna add a little sea salt. Because I'm a slut for salted caramel. So, I'm a slut for Milk Duds, salted caramel, really just any sugar. Missed the chaos at the start of the stream. You're right. Alright, I'm gonna taste the cookie because I have to hold it like this, otherwise it falls apart. Yeah. It's basically just a sugar cookie with candy in it, which, to be fair, that's what it is. That's what it is. My keys are still in my pocket. Also, it's raining outside. Also, I need a drink of water. Now I'm sad. Don't worry. You can go back and watch it when I'm done. You can go to the YouTube channel. There are many instances where you can witness the chaos that literally is just technical difficulties. Is everyone remembering to hydrate? I'm filling up my water right now. And I'm also filling up my Brita filter because it's empty. Which I can do because my sink doesn't have any dishes. Look at this. I'm killing it. Mason's back there trying to eat plastic. Everyone's worried about their fucking microplastics in their blood. I'm worried about the microplastics in Mason's blood. You see that? This is like half a granola bar I ate for breakfast. Neither it's not a bag in my garbage. Now I'm just doing chores. Give me one. Happy birthday, Dip! Welcome back to the stream. So glad to have you here. I'm sorry you're sad. Sorry you're barely woke. Maybe be woker. Let me give you some phrases to be more woke. Tomorrow is Christopher Columbus Day, which is I completely forgot about until I was looking up weird and obscure holidays for tomorrow. But also, tomorrow is National Pet Obesity Awareness Day. So, look up some pictures of some fat cats. That's usually something that cheers me up. Still waiting for my kitchen table to die on stream. Well, we only have a couple more months. If not a couple more weeks. I'm moving out of this apartment in... My move-out date is November 30th. And hopefully I can move into a place that has actual kitchen, that has actual counter space, so I can let the kitchen table die. Honestly, if I get a really nice kitchen table or like an actual area to work on, I will fucking kill this table on stream, on camera. I'll fuck it up. For funsies. Because why would you want to fuck up anything else if not for funsies? So Pet is... What? So Pet an obese person? That's not where I was going, but... I mean, I can't stop you from celebrating this beautiful national holiday. Which it is national, by the way. I don't know why. What was today? I can't remember what today was. We always look up like weird and obscure holidays to put on the top of our list. But I don't remember what today is. I can look it up. Honestly, there is a lot of weird and obscure holidays. I love it. Today's weird and obscure holiday was... Oh, it's National Food Truck Day today. It's Tuesday. I know it's Tuesday. It's National Food Truck Day. Don't be getting sassy with me, Evan. You go get my free Starbucks, and nothing like having Starbucks at, well, I don't know what time zone you're in, but it's 8 p.m. here, and honestly, I would happily get Starbucks at 8 p.m., so, you go start your day, dip, hello saltwater, welcome back to the stream, so glad to have you here, but also, the stream is basically over, so also, I'm so sorry, but I made a cookie. This is still falling apart. Oh, that chunk was entirely payday. A part of Chicago am I in? The actual city part, which I learned is something that people yell at you about. As much as I would love to completely just fucking dox myself and tell you my exact address, I'm not gonna do that. Alright. Need to get started fucking up. Ooh, you got tamales, ha! No, I wouldn't want you to. I mean, I would hope so. But I think that's it for today's stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, so much for being here. I'm sorry about all the technical difficulties at the beginning of the stream, but also, if you weren't here at the very beginning of the stream, don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Don't think too hard about it. Don't go watch the beginning of the stream. Just skip to like, maybe 8 minutes in, 9, 10 minutes in. Once the quality of the video gets really bad, that's when you can start watching. When I start complaining that I have to film it on my computer, that's when you start watching. Ignore everything else. But thank you guys so much for watching, and so much for being here, and I will see you guys when I see you guys next. Goodbye.